Hello everyone, I'm Daphne and today I'm going to tell you all about my lips. The reason behind it being a double reason. First of all, because everyone around me, when they hear that I need to go get my lips done, they will ask, wow, really? Is that something you do? Because your lips don't look as fake as other girls' lips. And the second being that I really wanted to recommend to you my doctor, the plastic surgeon who does this wonderful job and that I've been seeing for almost 3 years now. This is not the first plastic surgeon that I go to, but it's definitely one of the best in Romania, and that's why I thought it would be worth for you to know who he is. His name is Dr. Ion Zegrea and he works for Elysium, Clinica Elysium, which is in a very posh neighborhood in the center of Bucharest. The first time I heard about Dr. Zegrea was through a recommendation from one of my friends who was otherwise an extremely beautiful lady, but yeah, somehow she didn't have so much in the lip department, and then she started going to see Dr. Zegrea for lip injections and her face changed for the better. She became a better version of herself, and that's why I knew I had to go see him as well and see what he could do for me. The first time I went to Elysium, what a beautiful name, I was impressed by the cleanliness, the order, the decoration. Everything to me looks so professional, like you would see in American TV series. Exceptional quality, exceptional people, even the reception, everything there is made to give the patient a warm feeling. And you know how difficult it is to do this in a place where doctors work, because generally we have this impression about hospitals that is totally not what is going on at Elysium. Everything looks perfect, and I always get the feeling that I am welcome to return there. After I filled in a form requesting what I wanted to do, that is my lips, I also had to talk about any possible allergies or diseases or pills that I was taking. You know, the standard stuff that you get asked when you see a doctor for the first time. And actually, every time that I returned there, I had to fill in the same form. They keep a very strict order of the patients and the files and everything so that everything is transparent. Dr. Zegrea is a wonderful professional. You know, I always talk about how I'm an introvert. Well, I don't like people who talk too much. Well, Dr. Zegrea is always to the point. He asked me, what do you want? And I'm gonna show you what I showed him. I said I wanted these lips. If you don't know what this is, what world have you been living on? This is the lips of Huda Beauty, who has many makeup products and she's extremely famous on the internet. I've always admired the way she looks, and I know that she always got before a lip injection. So I wanted to have lips that kind of look like hers. Do you see the similarity? I don't have her teeth though. I thought that full lips would suit my face shape. My face is oval and I am rather big. I've always been tall and well built, so for me personally, my lips didn't need a bit of rejuvenation. I already had lips, but I wanted to have these beautiful, sexy, Instagrammable lips that look great whether I'm wearing a very light, barely there lipstick or whether I'm wearing dark lipstick like I wear for Halloween. So he told me that it's possible to get this type of lips, and then he made me, he took some photos of me. The before, basically you're supposed to have a serious face and then to smile exaggeratedly, and also sideways to show exactly what we are starting from and the process and the progress. The same thing happens after the procedure. And then I had to lay down on a chair, and he sprayed the inside of my mouth with a spray. I think it's lidocaine, a local anesthetic. I'm not 100% sure. And then he, after the spray had its effect, the inside of my mouth, my gums became numb. He injected anesthetic in my gums, I think like 4 or 5 in the upper jaw. They were both injected with this anesthetic, and then I waited for 15 minutes until I literally could not feel my mouth anymore or my tongue. Other girls who wanted to get lip injections asked me whether it hurts. Not at all. Having been to several other doctors, I can tell you nobody else takes care of the pain-free experience like Dr. Zegrea does. So if pain is the reason why you are not getting your lips done, you know now that it is possible to have pain-free lip injections. And after the numbing took place, he then came and injected my lips. He would tell me, open your mouth, close your mouth, smile, and stuff like that. And after 15 minutes or so, I don't even remember because, I didn't have a stopwatch or anything. He would say, okay, we're done, you may stand up. And then we went and we took photos again in the several positions that I explained to you before. The first time I went there, my lips were super puffy after the procedure. What was super weird is that I was drooling all the time when I was on the table, also because I really did not feel my mouth. But that goes away within a couple of hours. What I love about how Dr. Zegrea operates is that he didn't ask me unnecessary questions. I didn't have to make a super extra mega conversation. Again, introvert here. I just found him to be to the point, pleasant, professional, and he didn't hesitate. He did what he had to do with my lips, and then at the end it was done. He didn't stop to ask me a million times, but do you want like this? But do you want like that? He knew what I needed. He's a professional, and he just got the shape right from the very first moment. Unlike other doctors, I think it's because he massages after the injection. I did not get hematoma. I did not get the clogging, the coagulation of the product on my lip, which happened in the past, and then it had to be broken. No, this doctor makes sure that the product is distributed evenly, so you don't have to come for touch-ups or for stuff like that. What is done is done. And despite my desire, he does not want me to return earlier than 6 months. And also, so keep in mind, this is my 6th time that I went recently. He doesn't let me go overboard. He knows what looks good on me, and even though I lost 20 kilos in the last year, he doesn't let me get duck face lips, no matter how hard I try. If you want to make sure that you're in the right hands and that the procedure will bring you the results that you want, I recommend him from all my heart. And even though this time I got a barter agreement with the clinic and I got the procedure for free, you have to keep in mind that the first 5 I went there voluntarily, and I always came back as a happy customer because I do enjoy the look I get. And I have some scars from some blackheads that are in this area, some keloids. You probably have seen them whenever I wear other type of tops, which I'm gonna get taken care of in January, and I'm gonna give you an update about that as well. All I can tell you is that whenever I'm gonna get my boobs redone, this is where I'm gonna go, and whether I'm gonna get Botox eventually, I know for sure that Dr. Zegrea does an excellent job and that his staff is professional and they make you feel welcome, and they made me feel welcome as well. I hope that you got more or less an idea of what lip injections are about. Other recommendations that I would have for you in case you decide to get it done. Don't worry, what you look like 10 minutes after the procedure is not what you're gonna look like for the next 6 months. Secondly, what I noticed about myself, with every time I get my lips injection, there is less bruising. This time around, there was none. And yes, he did inject less than before because he uses a certain type of product that I think it's Restylane Perlane, but I'm gonna have to check with you and come back with you on that because I have it in my phone. That does not get absorbed in the body like other hyaluronic acid products. So this is a hyaluronic acid based product that is resorbable with time, but since I go every 6 months, my lips keep looking the same all the time. Don't eat or drink anything in the first 2 hours when your lips are numb, because you could burn your tongue or you could burn your lips. It's really nasty. It never happened to me because I took care, but don't. Keep a straw handy for the first 24 hours. Don't use any lip product in the first 24 hours. No lip balm, no hydration, nothing. Just leave them as they are. To be honest, I brush my teeth just before going to get the lips done, and then that evening I try not to brush because everything is very swollen around there. I don't want to be touching wrong. Avoid intense physical exercise, the sauna, the tan booth, or sitting in the sun for the next 3-4 days. And anyhow, doctors always have a big list of do's and don'ts. Read that carefully. Read the manual. It's always good for you. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I would love to answer them. Until then, see you soon. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.